Hello everyone, welcome back to Atazia Learning Center. Today we will learn about experimental techniques, especially about laboratory apparatus and method of collecting and drying gases. This is the learning objective of this lesson for core only. Name appropriate apparatus for the measurement of time, temperature, mass and volume, including burettes, pipettes, and measuring cylinders. For measuring time, the SI unit for measuring time is in seconds. In laboratory, a stopwatch or a stop clock is used to measure time. Two types of stopwatch are shown here. One is analog, the other one is digital. The SI unit for measuring temperature is Kelvin, but often degree Celsius is used. In laboratory, a mercury thermometer or alcohol thermometer is used, or even data logger is used to measure the temperature. A data logger is useful for recording changing temperature. The SI unit for mass is kilogram, and the mass of a substance is usually measured with beam balance or an electrical balance, as shown in the right picture. For small masses, we usually use electrical balance because it has an accuracy up to 0.01 gram or 2 decimal places. For even smaller amount of mass, we use analytical balance with an accuracy up to 0.0001 grams or 4 decimal places.
Measuring volumes. Chemistry experiments often involve measuring volumes. The SI unit for volumes is actually meter cube. Smaller units are often used, such as decimeter cube and centimeter cube. To measure volume, a variety of different apparatus is used. The apparatus chosen depends on the volume and accuracy needed, as shown in the picture on the right. Let's see the details about that. Beaker, used to estimate the volume of liquid, for example, approximately 100 centimeter cube. The second one is bread, accurately measure out the volume of a liquid to the nearest 0.1 centimeter cube. The scale marked or graduated in 0.1 centimeter cube divisions used to deliver different volumes of liquid such as 24.0 centimeter cube or 38.9 centimeter cube. Okay, pipette accurately measure out liquid of fixed volumes of the liquid. For example, 20 centimeter cube or 25 centimeter cubes. So the difference between burette and pipette, we can measure any volume as long as it is multiple of 0.1 centimeter cubes. But in pipettes, it comes with size. Yeah, the size is fixed. For example, 20 centimeter cube, 25 centimeter cubes, or 10 centimeter cubes, depend on the size of the pipette itself. Collecting gases and measuring volumes of gases. How we collect a gas depends on the physical properties of the gas, namely solubility, which is the solubility of a gas in water, density, how dense of the gas is compared to the air. Okay, these are the properties of some common gases. Example, ammonia is extremely soluble in water, but less dense than air. Carbon dioxide, slightly soluble in water and denser than air. Chlorine, soluble in water, denser than air. Hydrogen, not soluble, less dense than air. Hydrogen chloride, very soluble, denser than air. Oxygen, very slightly soluble in water and slightly denser than air. And lastly, sulfur dioxide very soluble but denser compared to air. Okay, based on these two properties, there are different type of collecting method of gas. Okay, method one, it's called displacement of water. Yeah, we put the inverted measuring cylinder in the top of water. Yeah, and then we bubbles the gas through it. Yeah, this method is useful to collect insoluble gases. For example, hydrogen, oxygen, and carbon dioxide. Collecting gases method 2 is called downward delivery. Yeah, the diagram is like this. We use the measuring cylinder using the straw comes out from reaction tube, for example. And then this method is used to collect gases that are denser than air and soluble in water. For example, chlorine and hydrogen chloride. The third method is called upward delivery. Yeah, we use inverted measuring cylinder and then we put the gas, we collect the gas this way because the gas is less dense than air and soluble in water. Example of such gases is ammonia. Then how do we collect a dry sample of gas? We use drying agent. Yeah, we pass the gas through a drying agent. Some commonly used drying agent are concentrated sulfuric acid, quicklime, or calcium oxide, and fused calcium chloride. Okay, this is the drying method for a gas. Method 1, we set up like this. We bubbles the samples of the gas through the water, and then the position, if you pay attention of the position of the straw, after it bubbles through the water, the air or the gas will pass through to the second straw and to the collecting tube. Yeah, in here we use concentrated sulfuric acid as drying agent. This sulfuric acid is useful to absorb moisture or to dry a gas, any kind of gas except ammonia. The second method is using beads made of quicklime. This method especially for drying ammonia gas. The ammonia mixed with the moisture will pass through this quicklime and the quicklime will absorb the water vapor and let the ammonia pass through it. The third method of drying gas is using U-tube like this. Yeah, we are using fused calcium chloride. Can be used to dry most of the gases. How do we measure the volume of gas? A gas syringe used to measure volume of gas. The gas syringe measure a maximum volume of 100 centimeter cube. Yeah, this is the gas syringe. We have the barrel with scales and also the plunger. So the pressure from the gas collected will push the plunger away. So we can measure the exact volume of the gas that moves the plunger. That's all for me for this video. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like the video. Goodbye.